Hi, you're welcome to GMats class. Now we want to look at some questions under linear graphs. Now, let's look at the question together. Prepare a table of values for y equals to x minus 5, taking values of x from minus 3 to plus 3. So, now the first thing now, let's list the values of x. Values of x is from minus 3 to what? To plus 3. So we have minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. These are values of x. Now what we are going to do now is that we pick this linear equation and we substitute the value of x into the linear equation. Now let us start when x is minus 3. You can see when x is minus 3, so what is going to be y? So we just write this equation, y equals to x minus 5. So x is what? X is now minus 3. So I now write, instead of writing x this time around, I write minus 3 minus 5. And so that means y will be what? Minus 8. You have a depth of 3 and another depth of 5 is going to give you depth of 8. Okay, so now again, when x is, so we'll be taking it one after the other. The next one is minus 2. When x is minus 2. Alright, so I'm writing this equation. What is changing here? Only x. Changing to what? To minus 2. Now let's write the equation. So we have y equals to, I want to write x now. So what will I put there? Minus 2. So minus 2 minus 5. Okay, so y is minus 7. Okay, so now let's move on. So when x is what? What's going to be the next one? So that's going to be minus 1. We have done for minus 3, minus 2. So the next one is minus 1. When x is minus 1. Okay, so what do we have? We write this equation. What's changing? X is changing to what? Minus 1. Okay, so you write y equals to minus 1 minus 5. So y equals to minus 6. You have a depth of 1 and another depth of 5. That gives you depth of 6. Depth of 6 means minus 6. Okay, so what's the next one? 0. When x is 0. So you write again when x equals to 0. So you are writing this equation now, but you are changing x to what? To 0. So you have y equals to 0 minus 5. So 0 minus 5 is what? Minus 5. Okay, so now let's move to the next one. When x is what? When x is 1. Just after 0, what we have is 1. Okay, so you write this equation, change x to 1. Y equals to 1 minus 5. So that's what? Y equals to minus 4. Can you see that? Now the next one, when x is 2. After 1 we have 2. So we now write y equals to, I'm writing this, 2 minus 5. So y equals to what? Minus 3. Okay, now the next one, which is the last one, when x equals to 3. When x equals to 3, we have y equals to 3 minus 5. So 3 minus 5 is what? Minus 2. Alright, so we have gotten the values of y. So we now tabulate it because we have to prepare a table of values for this equation. So we have it this way. Now the first thing now is to list the values of x. Values of x start from minus 3 to what? To 3. So we have minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. So this is 3. Okay, so the next one is to write the corresponding value of y. So now y, when x is minus 3, what do we have for y? Minus 8. So you write minus 8 here. Now when x is minus 2, what do you have for y? You have minus 7. So this place will be minus 7. Now when x is minus 1, look at it here. So our y is what? Minus 6. So you put minus 6 here. When x is 0, y is what? Minus 5. When x is 1, y is what? Minus 4. When x is 2, y is what? Minus 3. And when x is 3, y is minus 2. So now this is the table of y equals to x minus 5. And that is what you are expected to do. I want to believe you have gained one or two things. Thanks.